Creating AI content isn't the hard part anymore. The real challenge is everything that happens after. You find ideas in one tool, generate images in another, create videos somewhere else, schedule posts on another platform, then spend hours trying to figure out what actually worked. After testing dozens of AI tools, I noticed they all solve one piece of the puzzle, but almost none of them handle the entire workflow. So today, I'm testing something that takes a completely different approach. Instead of being another AI image generator or video creator, Ribbi claims it can automate the entire creative process, from idea to publishing, and even improve future content based on what performs best. Let's see if it actually lives up to that promise. If you're ready to make AI your superpower, welcome. Every video gives you new tools, new tricks, and simple shortcuts to level up your workflow instantly. No fluff, no geek talk, just practical power you can use today. The first thing I noticed after opening Ribbi is that it doesn't feel like a traditional AI generator. Instead of presenting a blank prompt box and expecting you to write everything from scratch, Ribbi revolves around something called skills. Think of skills as intelligent creative workflows. Each skill is designed for a specific type of content, whether that's creating AI UGC ads, product images, storytelling videos, carousel posts, commercial-style videos, or creative hooks. The important difference is that these aren't rigid templates. Normally, templates force every project into the same layout, making everything look identical. Ribbi approaches this differently. You simply choose the type of content you want to create, then provide your product or idea. For example, you could create a UGC-style ad for a shampoo brand, a food product, a fashion outfit, or almost any other product category. The same skill adapts its creative direction based on what you're promoting while keeping the style natural and authentic. That means your content doesn't feel copied, it feels customized for each project. This makes the workflow much easier, especially if you regularly create marketing content or social media campaigns. Rather than using pre-made examples, I'm going to create a brand new campaign from scratch so we can see exactly how Ribbi handles the entire workflow. For this demo, I'm creating a realistic UGC-style advertisement for a shampoo brand using one of Ribbi's AI UGC ad skills. After choosing the AI UGC ad skill, I entered the product details, described my target audience, and explained the overall style I wanted the commercial to have. Instead of spending time writing a long, complicated prompt, Ribbi guided me through the process and generated a structured creative direction that matched the campaign. Ribbi then generated a structured creative direction instead of a random output. From there, it began producing visuals that matched the overall concept. What I found interesting is that the process felt guided.
From there, it began producing visuals that matched the overall concept. What I found interesting is that the process felt guided. Instead of wondering what prompt to write next, each step naturally led into the next one.
Project. That consistency is something that's surprisingly difficult to maintain when switching between multiple AI tools. As the project develops, everything remains connected inside the same workspace, making revisions much easier. For creators producing content regularly, that organized workflow could save a significant amount of time compared to managing separate applications for every stage. One feature that stood out the most isn't actually the AI generation itself. It's what Ribbi calls the creative loop. Let's continue with the shampoo campaign I just created. Instead of managing everything manually, I can simply give Ribbi a task. For example, I can ask it to review the account every day, identify which creatives perform the best, generate fresh content ideas based on those results, and prepare the next campaign automatically. I can also tell Ribbi to set up a scheduled posting task so new content is organized without constantly switching between different tools. This is what Ribbi calls the creative loop. Rather than ending after one generation, every result feeds into the next step, analyzing performance, generating better ideas, and keeping the entire content workflow moving forward. After spending time with Ribbi, I don't think it's trying to compete with every AI image generator on the market. Instead, it seems aimed at people who create content consistently. That includes online stores launching new products, marketing teams producing ad creatives, content creators posting every day, agencies managing multiple clients, or anyone who feels overwhelmed by constantly switching between creative tools. If you're only generating a single image once a month, Ribbi may offer more than you need. But if you're managing an ongoing content pipeline, having those workflows connected in one place starts to make much more sense. After testing Ribbi, I think its biggest strength isn't simply generating AI content. It's reducing the friction between every stage of the creative process. Instead of jumping from one platform to another, the workflow stays connected, from developing ideas to creating content and managing future projects. Of course, like any AI tool, it's still important to review and refine the outputs before publishing. But Ribbi doesn't just help automate repetitive tasks. It also supports the creative process itself by helping generate ideas, develop creatives, and keep every stage of content production connected. That combination can save a significant amount of time while making it easier to produce high-quality content consistently. If you're creating content regularly for social media or marketing campaigns, it's definitely a platform worth exploring. If you'd like to try Ribbi yourself, you can lock in limited-time free access to Ribbi 1.0 using the link in the description below. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more AI tool breakdowns every week, and let me know in the comments which AI platform you'd like me to test next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.